You wore pajamas to school? Now, this was the exact same thing I asked my friend. And you want to know what he said? It was comfortable. It was convenient. It was very easy to put on. Okay. You worry about comfort, right? Look at a picture right now. I'm putting it up on the screen. This is a bunch of kids in the 70s. This is a bunch of kids in the 80s. This is a bunch of kids in the 90s. Now check today's schools, in today's world. Do you notice a difference? I mean, what do you see? The kids from back then and the kids right now. I mean, what's next? You just gonna stop brushing your teeth? You're just gonna come in as is, with crusty eyes, just hair not done? We already have that bird's pigeon hairdo. Back in the day, I thought that was actually cool because I wanted to fit in. I had the bird's nest pigeon hairdo. It's my worst mistake I ever made. Because you know why? There was a principle. There was a mentality. Now think about the mentality people had back then to dress up well. Dress and present themselves as a certain way. When we dress, we're presenting ourselves in a certain way to show everybody else this is the kind of person I am. Now when you see somebody in a 3-piece suit, now what do you think about them? Oh, that guy's got his life all put together. Oh, that guy, he's successful. Oh, that guy, he's making, a lot of money, or he's taking care of his family. You could see that in a man who wears a 3-piece suit. Now, what about a guy who goes out to school wearing pajamas with a bird's nest hairdo and, just uncombed, unpresentable? What do you think of a person that looks like that? Oh, that guy, he's looking like he just woke up just 2 seconds ago. Do you think that they're all successful? Do you think that he's making a lot of money? Do you think that he's got his life all put together? Or do you think that he just has no drive, no motivation? Do you think he's lazy? Who knows? I'm not judging that they might be like that, but it's all based on first impressions. Now, we all know when somebody you meet for the first time, you gather up everything that they're doing from body language to the way they speak, to the way they dress, and just the way they look all in all. And you gather that all up, and we call those first impressions. Now, you could bring up the facts, first impressions, how much that reflects the person's opinions based on you throughout time, based on just the first 10 seconds of your life. And we all know that those 10 seconds are probably the most important 10 seconds of your life. Because you want to be presented as somebody who is the best, who is awesome, who is successful. That's what you want. I mean, who doesn't want to be successful? Let's be honest. But we all have different measures for success. What are the reasons? What are the reasons why people dress like this nowadays? There's 3. Or there could be more, but the 3 that I've gathered from is number 1, you were never told when you were younger to present yourself as a human being to the whole world. You want to present yourself. You're dressing for success. You're dressing not just to impress. I mean, you can dress to impress, but there's also the more foundational reason for dressing well is for dressing for success. When you dress well, you get more confident. You get more happiness from it. You get more people to like you. There's a chance that people might like you more for the way you dress if you dress more professional-wise. Number 2, you just don't care how people perceive you, or you don't care what others think about you. Now I don't judge that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you don't care about what other people think about you, what about you? The only person that you should really care about who thinks about you is you. Now, if you dress like you just got out of bed and you think of yourself as a highly important person, fine. That's up to you. But I'm just saying, if you go and dress more professional, just try it. Just for one day. Wear a suit. Wear some dress pants. Wear a nice button-up shirt. Wear something that's very presentable. And just notice your emotions that you're feeling. Notice how you carry yourself. Do you walk stronger? Do you walk more taller? Do you walk with more confidence? Let me know. Tell me in the comments down below if you feel that way. Number 3. People care about convenience and they just want to dress up as is. They don't care. They just think convenience is more easier. Convenience is easy, obviously, right? That's what the word means. They want to just dress as convenient as possible because the Uggs are right there. It's slip on. You don't have to tie no laces. Uggs, you just pull them up, tie string, that's it. Shirt, just put it on, easy, right? No belt involved, no nothing. Buttoned up, no buttons need to put on, nothing. It's convenient. Just a huge disclaimer. I am a 16-year-old high school student. I'm not saying I know everything, and I'm not saying I'm your guru. Now, if you're older than me, and you're watching this video, and you want to say that you shouldn't take advice from me, then so be it. I'm not telling you to take advice from me. I'm not telling you that I know more than you. I'm just saying you could do your own research and you could check up on this and why people are doing the things that they're doing and dressing as is, or they're, not dressing for success anymore. Just take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Back to the video. You don't even have to take my word for it. I have proof. I have data. People have been wearing casual wear in business attire environment. Now I'm going to pull up a picture right here. Boom. Right? U.S. workers on the job differs by gender. Now I got this website from Gallup, from the Heights Herald website actually, and it's a .org website. So we all know about .orgs. You're messing up my flow button. Pajama wearing in schools across the globe has become much more acceptable as the years go by, providing nothing other than the basic evolution of students' clothing choices in recent years, which is heavily influenced by the homebody nature of life during COVID. And then there's the citation right there. Well, now, why is this so important to make a video on this? Why is this so important to bring up this cause? It's because I don't see anybody else talking about this. You don't see anybody talking about this, or nobody really brings this up. But it's just a change that's happened over the years. And on a note, okay. On a note, it's not saying that, the world is doomed and things are going to go bad because people are dressing differently or dressing just more casually and less effort in what they wear. I'm not saying that at all, because honestly, past generations have always been saying, oh, next generation is doomed. They're absolutely just stupid. We've heard that, They were saying this all the way back in 4 BCE. And they were like, young people are high-minded because they have not yet been humbled yet. Nor have they experienced the force of circumstances. They think they know everything and are always quite sure about it. I just wanted to bring up the fact that when you go outside, you might want to just look at yourself, the way you're dressing, and just really ask yourself this question: is this really how I want to present myself? And just think about it. I'm not forcing you to do anything, but I'm just saying, just think about it. If you would like to elevate your wardrobe and wear some nice type of clothing, check out the Humbl.store, link in the description. It only goes up from here, and I'll see you later. Peace!